Before we dive into this fascinating piece of history, take just a second to hit that subscribe button. If you're someone who appreciates rare coins, hidden gems, and the stories that make them valuable, this is the place to be. Now let's unlock a story most people have overlooked until now. Let's go back to 1981. The world was changing. Reagan had just stepped into the White House. The first personal computers were beginning to pop up. But down in the southern tip of Africa, a small coin was being minted, quietly, without fanfare, that would one day catch the eye of collectors around the world. The South African 5-cent coin from 1981 looks ordinary at first glance. It's small. Copper nickel. Only a few grams in weight. Something most people would pass by without a second look. But if you understand coins, if you truly appreciate the power of rarity, timing, and condition, then you know it's never just about the metal. It's about the story, and now let's talk about that story. The coin features the iconic image of a blue crane, South Africa's national bird. Majestic, proud, and in mid-step. It's not just a beautiful design, it's symbolic. In the 1980s, South Africa was in a period of intense transformation. The coin was minted during a politically charged era, and many of these lower denomination coins were used hard and fast, disappearing into circulation, worn down to smooth discs or lost to time. So why is the 1981 version so important? First, this coin had a surprisingly low survival rate in mint condition. While millions may have been produced, very few were kept aside, protected, or preserved in uncirculated or proof-like states. Most people didn't think they were worth holding onto. And that's exactly what makes them valuable today. The second factor is what we call strike quality. Not all 1981 5-cent coins were created equal. Some had weak strikes, blurred edges, less detail. But a rare few, came out sharp, perfectly centered, and with strong, clear detail. These are the ones that make collectors stop in their tracks. The third, and perhaps most overlooked factor, is demand. You see, once a coin hits the radar of serious collectors, especially those who focus on African or Commonwealth currencies, interest spikes. And where there's interest, there's value. Over the past few years, auctions have seen an incredible shift in how this coin is treated. What once traded for a few cents is now commanding jaw-dropping attention. This is the power of numismatics. What was once pocket change has become investment-grade history. But what makes this specific 1981 coin worth so much today? There are only a handful of known examples that are certified in high mint state, think MS67 or higher by grading standards. And those few coins are being chased down by collectors in Europe, North America, and of course, right back in South Africa. Many want to complete their sets. Others want to hold a piece of a vanishing era. And some just understand the long game of value. One particular specimen recently turned heads when it was appraised and offered at a private collector's auction. The condition? Near flawless. The details? Crisp, untouched, and glowing with original luster. The price tag? A staggering $59,000. Let that sink in. A coin once worth just 5 cents, now valued at nearly $60,000. If you're someone who's ever scooped up a handful of old coins and wondered what secrets they hold, this should light a fire in you. Because right now, in drawers, old piggy banks, forgotten jars in sheds and garages, this very coin could be hiding. Waiting. This isn't just about luck. It's about knowing what to look for. It's about timing. And it's about understanding that the smallest objects often carry the biggest stories. If you've got old South African coins, especially from the early 80s, it's time to take a closer look. And if you don't, maybe it's time to start collecting. Because while the world races toward the future, the real value might just be hiding in the past. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned. There's always another hidden treasure just around the corner. And now you know, the 1981 South African 5-cent coin. In top condition, it's worth up to $59,000.